Hey everyone, so I was asked to record a short video on how and why I kind of use a daily classroom agenda in my class. So I use a daily agenda because it helps students know what's expected of them. As we know, students do not like to be surprised. They like to know exactly what we're going to do and when we're going to do it. So that way, as soon as the students walk in my classroom, they know what's expected of them right then. They know what materials they need to gather. They know how long they have because they have a timer going. They know what they need to do for their warm up. They're do it now, what they need to do immediately when they walk in the classroom. And then they know what we're going to do after they finish their warm up because I have it listed there under the agenda section. So they know if we're going to take notes or if we're going to be doing a group activity. And so I find that you have a higher level of student engagement when they know what's expected of them. They will meet those expectations. So usually I prepare my agendas on Sunday. If I'm really planning in advance, I'll do it on Friday, the week before, Friday afternoon. But usually it's a Saturday or Sunday night. And so that's why I choose to use Google Slides because I can do it from home on my personal laptop, and then I can access it at school. I don't have to worry about emailing myself a PowerPoint presentation or something. And also during the week, if I need to tweak it, then I just do it from home, and then it's live. It's there on the cloud for me. So again, I don't have to save another PowerPoint, email, and then resave it to my school laptop. So I'll go ahead and set up all the days, Monday through Friday, and then I'll decide if we're going to do a riddle of the day or if I'm going to do a quote or a fact. I like to put that up there, just something fun for the kids to look at, and they do read them. They will ask me about it. And then they have a timer going, so I'll set that up, and then what I'm going to be doing for the entire week. So that usually it's prepared, it's there for me. I just come in every morning, and then I just open up my Google Slide, and it's ready to go. So I do keep my agenda on the whiteboard. That's where it is when the kids walk in. Now, when we go into notes, I'll take it down. But if we go into like independent practice or something, I'll go ahead and put it back up there. And usually I'll utilize the timer again, or I'll utilize a different timer. But so I keep it up for the kids to see as much as I can. I take it down when I have to. I put it on the whiteboard last year. Now this year I'll project it, of course, on the TV for them to see. But like I say, when I'm utilizing the board or something, I'll take it down. But then if we do go into independent practice, I'll go ahead and put it back up for them because I do put reminders on there as well. So then they can look back up and see the reminders that they need for the rest of the week. And I do try to address it before we get started, especially for the warm up, because it's usually on there, and to redirect students who are off task, say, hey, are you working on your do it now? Do you see it on the board? So I'll address it then, and then I'll refer to the timer to let them know. I start the timer at the ending bell for the previous class period. So the 8 minutes is what I usually do because I give them 5 minutes for the passing period and then 3 minutes to complete their warm up. So when they walk in, they see how much time they have left to get their supplies, be in their seat, and finish their warm up by the time that timer goes off. So I'll address it then when we're talking about the warm-up. And then I'll usually, before we go over the warm-up, I'll kind of address what we're going to be doing for the day in the agenda section. And then sometimes we'll talk about the quote or the riddle or something if the kids think it's strange or weird. Usually that has a little conversation about that. It'll happen for a couple of minutes too. So I try to address it before a class and kind of to give them kind of the learning targets of the lesson that day. I do think there are a lot of benefits to using a classroom agenda. Like I said, the kids like to know what to expect, and I find a higher level of engagement from the students when they know what's expected of them. They will rise to the occasion, and they like to know what we're learning and why we're learning it and what's the progression going to be and what are we doing next. So it's there for them. And then also it keeps me on track as well. And having the timer there is really useful so that I can keep track of the warm up and when we should be moving on from the warm up, and then kind of just to refresh myself because it can get hectic. Okay, we're doing notes. Okay, now what am I moving on to next? So it's helpful for me as well. So yeah, I'll definitely continue to use it in my classroom. I think it's been a positive thing.